So now let's continue with modified internal rate of return. So dia ialah modification daripada IRR lah. Okay. So what is MIRR? MIRR means discount rate that equates the present value of the project's annual cash outlay with the present value of the project's terminal value. Okay, this one is step 1 lah. Mula-mula kita akan cari discount rate untuk present value of the annual cash outlay. Okay, ni step 1 kita untuk kira MIRR. And then dia cakap project's annual cash outlay with the present value of the project's terminal value, where the terminal value is defined as the sum of the future value of the project's free cash flows compounded to the project's termination at the project's required rate of return. This is step 2, di mana kita kena cari future value of the project's free cash inflow dengan compounded with the project's required rate of return. This is the second step. Then only third step kita boleh cari MIRR. Okay, so MIRR assumes that all free cash flows over the life of the projects are reinvested at the required rate of return until the termination of the project. So dia ada 3 step lah, 3 step in calculating the MIRR. Okay, so example dia, you will refer to page 271 and 272. Okay, so first step dia, first kita kena determine the present value of the project's free cash outflow. So for example, biasanya cash outflow is the initial outlay. Ni kita akan buat first step, determine the cash outflow of the projects. Second, kita kena determine the terminal value of the project's free cash inflow. To do this, we use the project's required rate of return to calculate the future value of the project's cash inflow at the termination of the project. So, project cash inflow ni referring to the differential cash inflow lah. Tapi kita kena, step 2 ni kita kena times with the future value. That is 1 plus I N. Okay. Step 3, determine the discount rate that equates the present value of the terminal value and the present value of the project's cash outflow. So, step 3 barulah kita boleh cari MIRR. So, apa itu MIRR? Actually, kita nak cari rate. Okay, nak cari rate. So, bila kita kira MIRR, kita akan decide whether to accept or not the project is if the MIRR is more or equal to the required rate of return, then we need to accept it. If our MIRR is less than the required rate of return, then we need to reject it. So now let's go to the illustration 1. So BL Berhad is considering a project with an expected useful life of 4 years. The after-tax cash flows are as follows. So kita adalah initial outlay, maksudnya cash outflow, kita ada 10,000. And then cash inflow, kita ada year 1, 3,200, year 2, 4,800, year 3, 6,300, and year 4, 7,500. The company's required rate of return is 10%. Calculate the project's MIRR. Okay. So to calculate the MIRR, kita ada 3 step. First step, kita kena determine the present cash outflow. So itu this one lah, initial outlay. So this is the step 1. Step 1. So kita ada 10,000 step 1. Step 2, kita kena kira future value of the cash inflow. Okay, so nak kira future value dia, kita akan ambil cash inflow ni, kita kena darabkan dengan 1 plus I. I tu apa? Iaitu rate of return lah. So 0.1. And then N. N dekat sini kita kena kira daripada year 1, since dia year 1 punya, until the termination period. So dia ada 1, 2, 3. So maksudnya N dekat sini is referring to 3 years. Okay, 3 years. So kita akan tambahkan dengan 4,800 times with 1 plus I, that is 0.1. And here will be, okay, N1 and 2. So 2. And then again kita plus with 6,300 times with 1 plus 0.1, and n will be 1 lah. Daripada year 3 kepada year 4, so ada satu je, n equal to 1. And then we need to plus with 7,500 times with 1 plus 0.1, and the n here is 0 lah. 4 tahun is the termination, so 0. So bila you guna calculator, kira 1 plus 0.1 with power of 0, you will get 0. So tak payah. Okay, tak payah tulis pun tak apa. Sorry, you akan dapat 1. Kalau dapat 0 nanti you akan jadi 0. So 7,500 you are still going to times with 1. So tak payah tulis pun tak apa. So calculate 3,200 times with 1 plus 0.1 to the power of 3. So you will get 4259.2. And then plus with 4,800 to the power of 1.1 power of 2, you will get 5808. This is for year 2. And then year 3, you will get 6930. And times with 7,500. Okay. So total up untuk step 2 ni, you akan dapat 24,497 ringgit 20 sen. Okay. This is the step 2. So step 2 inilah dia punya future value of the cash inflow. Step 3, then only we going to calculate the MIRR. So to calculate the MIRR, the formula will be, formula for step 3 is cash outflow equal to cash inflow divide with 1 plus MIRR n. N here is referring to the years lah, which here we have 4 years, so n will be 4. So cash outflow is this one, step 1, 10,000 equal to cash inflow is step 2 punya lah figure, that is 24,497.20 divide with 1 plus MIRR to the power of 4. Okay. So tukar kedudukan lah. Sekarang ni kita memang nak cari MIRR or interest. Okay. So 24,497 bagikan dengan 10,000, 2234. So you akan dapat 2.4497 equal with 1 plus MIRR. So to the power of 4 kan. Okay. Buatkan dia sebagai kuasa 4. Okay, guna calculator tu. So you akan dapat 2.4 square root square 2.4497. Okay, so you will get 1.25. So shiftkan satu ni, tolak lah. So MIRR equal to 1.2511 minus with 1. So you will get 0.2511. So MIRR will be 25.11%. Okay, so since 25.11 is higher than the required rate of return, therefore we advise B. Elberhard to accept the project. Macam itulah. Now let's go to the illustration 2. Okay, so illustration 2. ESM is considering building a new plant. This project requires an initial cash outlay of 6,000. So this will be the step 1 lah. Step 1, 6,000. Okay. And the following cash inflow. The required rate of return is 10%. Calculate the project's MIRR. So step 2 will be 2,000 times with 1 plus 0.1. And here is 1, 2. So 2. 3,000 plus with 1 plus 0.1 to the power of 1. Tambah je lah dengan 4,000. So you will get 2,420 plus with 3,300 plus with 4,000, you will get 9,720. Okay, so step 3 MIRR equal to step 1 equal to step 2 divide with 1 plus MIRR N. Okay. So step 1 kita ada 6,000. So 6,000 equal to 9,720 divide with 1 plus MIRR N is 3 tahun. Okay. So shift 1 plus MIRR equal to 9,720 divided with 6,000 cube. Okay. So MIRR will be so you will get 1.1745. Then this one shift over here, minus with 1 will be 0.1745, and MIRR will be 17.45%. So 17.45 is more than 10%. Therefore, ESM should accept the project lah, should build a new plant, because MIRR is higher than the required rate of return. Okay. Kan sama kan? Okay. So if you refer to the page 272, dia ada bagi two option lah on how you going to calculate the MIRR. The second option, you're going to use the IRR formula, which is try and error. Okay. So I tak tunjuk lah sebab I rasa this step is much more easier lah. But for MIRR is rarely asked, okay, in the question. So that's all untuk MIRR. I hope you understand.